Hey kids, Pirate Prepper here. I'd like to take a moment and talk about quantifying your prepping. Oh dear, numbers. Yeah, I'm afraid so. But as alluded to in a different video, I'm looking at this from the standpoint of how much do you need? Okay. Well, there's a fairly easy way to look at this and to quantify it and qualify it. So, before you go to bed, get a notebook, get a pen, pencil, some writing utensil. Okay, set it down, and when you get up in the morning, carry the pad and pen with you. And everything you use that day. Now, I generally recommend a weekend because you're home. But, okay, you get up. You make yourself a cup of coffee or tea. Okay, write that down. Coffee filter. Okay? What do you do next? Go get you a cup of yogurt, go get some toast, bagel, whatever. Write it down. If you use a consumable, write it down. Oh, look, you brush your teeth. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Mouthwash, maybe, maybe not. Dental floss. 4 things right there you use every day. Okay? Go through your entire day that way. Now, flip that hunk of paper over. Do it again next day. Do that for a week. Now, you should see a pattern in this. There are certain items that you use constantly. They are an expense constantly. Toothpaste, toothbrushes. Yes. Dental floss, deodorant. The consumables in life. Okay? Now, looking at those numbers. How many tubes of toothpaste do you use in a year? 2, 3, 10, whatever. Pick a time frame. Most people would recommend a year or so before things start to age out. There are best buy dates on a lot of items. Are they still good after that? Yes, but they're best, again, bought by the quality, color, taste, blah, 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 is best by that date. Doesn't mean it can completely go bad. Certain medications are different, but we're not going there today. But, okay, if I use, again, toothpaste, if I use 1 tube a month, a 12-month supply is 12 tubes. Now, if we look at this from a practical standpoint, and I hate to look at this, but say you're using $4 toothpaste. Okay, 12 tubes is $48. Okay, it's a little much out of pocket initially, but you don't have to buy any more right away. Okay, that's what you're working up to. Work up to, say, a dozen tubes, a dozen toothbrushes, whatever. And when you start, okay, keep diving into that, okay, January's over, February starts, I get a new toothbrush out of my stockpile. The next time I go shopping, I pick up another one. Toothpaste, pit stick, whatever the item is, you buy another one. That way, you pretty much always have a year's worth sitting there. Now, you don't have to buy it all at once. Again, $48 is an initial investment, for example. For a lot of people, is tough. But an extra $4 when you go shopping to buy an extra tube, that really doesn't hit the wallet very hard. And you just keep putting them in your stockpile. If you need one, instead of going and buying one at the store, you pull one off the shelf and you replace it. It's called copy canning. But you're rotating your stock, so you're using what you have so it doesn't go bad, but you're also constantly getting fresh in the back. And you don't run out that way. You have that stockpile, and you're building it as you go. So, write down what you use. And it's not just consumables. Socks. How many pairs of socks do you go through in a year? Cotton socks, wool socks, whatever you wear, just in normal everyday life. We're not even talking emergencies here. We're talking saving money. We're talking not having to spend money during a personal emergency, during a time of hardship. Look at those things that you wear out. You know, that 6-pack of socks, grab an extra one. Those underwear, grab an extra package. Every so often, just add to what you have. Now, be realistic also. If you're living alone and you've got 48 tubes of toothpaste, you might have a problem. Or you might not. Depends on how much storage space you have and how often you use it. But take a few minutes and really look at what you use during the day. And write that down. Start there. It's easy. It's not a lot of science behind it. But it's what you use. And if you're not using what you're prepping, it's just going to go to waste eventually. It's all going to go bad. All right. We'll keep up with these shorter ones and go from there. Prepper out.